Hello, sunshine. Welcome to the Shamanic Heartspace podcast. My name is Nancy. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome. I'm going to be talking to you today about the full moon in Scorpio happening in and around May the 12th, 2025. Before we jump in, let me let you know that I've got an in-person cacao bob insana and blue lotus ceremony happening in London on Sunday, May the 11th for this special power-packed full moon. I also have an online ceremony that I do with my Patreons on Monday, May the 12th, if you'd like to join that, if you're not around in London. All the links are in the episode descriptions. So hopefully you're having a little rest after kind of wild April. It's only a little rest, mind you, because we're kicking off again as this expansion and the shifts that we are going through are ongoing. Let me tell you, this is a very big year, and this moon certainly is no different. So let's start tapping into Scorpio. I read collectively, so if you want to go a little deeper, you can check out where Scorpio falls in your birth chart. But also, as you're listening, tune into what you are feeling and what you're picking up. See what resonates for you and leave what doesn't resonate, because not everything is going to apply the whole time. But go back and listen as time passes, because some things will fall into place as time passes. So this part of the reading is because of my wonderful Patreons. So thank you for that. I'm able to provide a free episode. And then if you want to go deeper with this energy and also for a magic toolkit, maybe you want to consider joining my Patreon or on Spotify to get access to those extras. Okay, so of course with Scorpio picking up emotional intensity, it's quite passionate and focused energy. You might feel that your focus is quite enhanced over this time, detail-oriented, getting things sorted and the ball rolling in the direction that you want it to go for things in your life that might be quite unexpected, or what you might have been hiding from in your own depths. So this could be a really good time to set your sights on something that really matters and or that you want to achieve for your life, for your highest good. You can expect some secrets coming out. That's always one way to help us to transform and make big decisions. And with that Scorpionic energy, there's often stuff in the depths that it's time for those to see the light. So there's a lot of transformative potential for this moon. So it's a good idea to really do this with intention and to consider, what do you want to release for your highest good? You know what's lurking in your psyche, what you need to say, what you need to do. And it's time to be really honest with yourself about that and make space for the new ideas that want to come in, as well as taking what you might consider leaps of faith, choosing things that you haven't considered choosing before. Maybe something you always wanted is becoming real, and you might experience some anxiety with that. So the best advice really is take a deep breath and go for it. Trust, faith, and belief all the way as you uncover those deeply held limiting beliefs and patterns and those things that have been holding you back. Maybe you didn't even realize until this moon's come along that how you were blocking your own blessings, as maybe even some toxic stuff comes up, fears, addictions, trauma patterns. So it's really a great time to set your sights on releasing any of that heavy energy. Might even experience a kind of ego death with this, a dark night of the soul, as you have some realizations and wanting to feel calm in amongst intensity in the external world as well, tectonic movements, lots of things inside as well as in the outside realms. So your work is going to be keeping your head, keeping calm in amongst all of this, because this is all good, it's all necessary, it's a cleansing, it's a cleaning. So with that, there is a lot of potential to feel drained, irritated also is possible, a feeling of defensiveness and wanting to protect yourself, maybe even angry about the state of the world or where you're at, kind of the erosion of freedom, feeling a bit kind of pinched, a bit bruised, a bit sensitive, as potentially wounds are coming to the surface. And also bearing in mind being compassionate with yourself, but also with others, as they are going to be feeling quite sensitive too. And all of this is happening so that you can see how far you've come and do any healing that's necessary around past hurts and past traumas that may be imprinting an illusion and patterns onto your future and getting in the way. But of course, we have to remain in the present. So this is a great time to discover new ways that you are able to show up for yourself in your life without any of those old hurts, traumas, etc., driving your behavior and thought patterns. So really great potential here for facing some stuff that maybe you don't want to face because in the past you thought you don't know how, or this is how I am, or not even necessarily seeing some of those things. And here they are staring you in the face. And now the energy is there, the support is there for you to clean all of that up and move forward in a fresh new energy. So don't forget to take a breather. You really do have the ability to balance and harmonize already within yourself. You might be learning as well not to get triggered by other people, other situations. So getting that message, there's probably going to be a lot of things triggering you. So finding ways to deal with that, soothe that, and not go into big explosive damaging energy with that. And always being at your center, even when the storm is seemingly raging all around you, and you might be tempted to become part of that storm, but actually you can calm that storm in many ways. You get to choose, you get to decide. You get to decide not to be reactive, but to respond in the right time, in the right way, and to transmute old energy into something new and wonderful that's really going to work out for you. So I like this, even though it might not be the easiest moment and moon of your life, but this is a really good opportunity to shift with that ego, to train the ego for how you want to be moving forward. I feel like I've been saying that a lot on recent episodes. We're learning so much so fast these days. It's quite wild. So yeah, where do you want to be? Who do you want to be? And who do you want to be with? Moving forward, now's the time to make those decisions. And for some people, that's going to be quite radical. So it's an opportunity to upgrade your frequency, your behavior, your thought patterns, everything really. But it's going to take focus and intention and dedication and discipline to choose yourself and choose those that you love to be in your immediate vicinity, I guess is the easiest way to say it. And if you haven't already, really creating the life that you love. And this is a daily practice of intention and action. It's all of the small details that make up the big picture, right? So really knowing and believing in what matters to you and have that at the center of your focus, even if there are lots of things pulling at your strings and irritating and you don't know how you're going to figure it out. Having your vision, it seems really a lot to do with what you want to be doing, where you want to be doing it, and who you want to be doing it with, and how you need to show up in all of that, and what details are going to need to be taken care of to get there, and keep going in that direction and doing everything in order for that to manifest, essentially. So keeping belief, keeping in the feeling and the dreaming of all of that, as well as taking necessary action. So it does sound and feel like quite a lot, actually. So it's going to be important to pace yourself, have good people around you, take care of your health, take care of your sleep, do things that are going to ground you and calm you. You might need to turn the phone off. You might need to go for a walk in nature, meditating, avoiding those distractions that are just wasting your time, wasting your energy, so that you can feel into your heart and follow your heart more. What really matters, being really honest. And any, I'm going to say, issues that may come up, do so that they can be resolved, solved, healed, cleaned. Even if you feel like kind of throwing your toys out with the pram and having a tantrum and being angry and just blaming everybody else, this is time to be a grown-up and not driven by ego that doesn't really want things to change. Your ego's job and your personality's job is to keep things the same, because it believes that's how you stay safe, by not repeating old traumas, which of course makes sense in one way, but the programming that we have can also mean that we repeat unhealthier behaviors or thought patterns that actually keep us in a loop. So this is really, we've been in a while, we've been in this energy of making these changes. So that is still going on. This work on not being reactive, but being responsive, being measured, dealing with some of that old stuff that maybe we don't even know where it came from originally, So staying centered in yourself, collaborating with people you can trust, communicating as clearly as possible, taking your time to do so, sharing your vision, see who's coming with you as you move forward. All right, I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to go deeper in the other episode. So I just want to thank you so much for being here and for listening. I hope that this has been helpful for you. And if so, please do consider joining the Patreon. That would be amazing to have you over there. And there's a level on there where you can join my monthly new and full moon ceremonies, plus extra resources on there. It's a really great little community we've got over there. Yeah, and as I said at the top, I've got a Bob and Sana cacao and blue lotus ceremony happening May the 11th. I've also got a Bob and Sana dieta, plant medicine dieta, beginning on May the 14th until the 25th. And that's an amazing opportunity to work with a plant that helps you to then connect with other plants because of how well it heals your energy and your heart. and you get a tincture and daily communication every day with the group and tasks to do to help to clean and heal and deepen your connection for your sacred path. I've got those ceremonies in London on the 11th, the 18th, and the 31st. I've also opened the door to my solstice apprenticeship, which is 3 months of shamanic guidance, teaching, even some therapy if necessary, to enhance your life and your practice. If you want to find out more about me, you can do on my website about why I would be the person you might choose for these kinds of journeys. I've been working with plant medicine for 25 years. I'm a therapist and teacher and all kinds of things. So go and find out if you're interested in working with me. Also, throughout May, I'm still holding Kambo ceremonies. I've got a few spaces left, and I do have a rare Kambo group happening at the end of May. There won't be any Kambo opportunities in June, but I can start taking bookings for July potentially. And I'm also available for one-to-one healing, shamanic work, trauma work, as well as private ceremonies still in May. So if you want to find out about those, do check out the episode description box. All the links should be working in there. And also I'm starting to put together the trip to Peru at the end of the year. So if you're feeling the call to work with some of these sacred plants in deeply sacred ways, I'll take you out to where I was living in Peru for the last 5 years, and you can immerse yourself in a really transformative healing journey with me there to hold your hand. So once again, thank you so much for being here. And to my Patreons who make this episode possible. And it's been amazing to be able to offer you this episode. I hope that you do have a wonderful Scorpio full moon, whether I see you or not. But it would be amazing if you did come along to one of my events. So I look forward to catching up with you soon. I wish you all the best, and I see you soon.